Hi guys, this is the Michael Myers fanatic back with another video. And today I'm going to talk about the Halloween portal and basically the death of it. This place, and I don't mean to be rude, but this place is deader than a Michael Myers victim. There's just no life on this website, and I'm going to take you through it. And I'm going to show you what you can do to possibly fix it. I've written down some key points. Hopefully Trancas will see this video and they will take it seriously. But knowing them, probably not. Because if they did, the franchise wouldn't be in the shape that it is today. So let's start with key point number one. I'm going to take you with me. I've written it down. Okay? Key point number one. The website was announced prematurely. It should have been announced in January of 2024. And then after they announced it, they should have spent the remaining 9 months carefully developing the website. What do I mean by that? Well, in January of 2024, they should have announced the website, and that would have given the fans something to look forward to. It would have built the anticipation because they would have been like, oh my goodness, a new Halloween website, a new Michael Myers website, oh my God. You know how Halloween fans are, they mark out. At the first sign of the name Michael Myers, they just automatically go crazy. And why wouldn't they? I used to do the same thing. I can tell you, if they announced Halloween 9 tomorrow, I would mark out. I would go crazy. You know? But yes, they announced the website way too early. You know, it was way too premature. They should have announced it in January. And then they could have spent the months in between January and October building it up and, you know, adding features that they figured the fans would like. That's the best way to handle that. Secondly, spread awareness. Get the word out to media outlets like Bloody Disgusting and other horror websites. Make the website feel like a big deal. And this is the most important point right here. Look at this. If the fans see that you, Trancas, care, they will care. If the fans feel like Trancas gives a shit, they will give a shit. That's normally how this thing works. I'm not saying you can please the fans all the time, but if they feel like you're invested in it, then they'll be invested in it. If they see that Malik Akkad and the powers that be are emotionally invested in it, they will become emotionally invested in it. But if you just treat it like a project, like, you know, like it's just something you're doing on your spare time, and you just treat it like an afterthought, they're going to treat it like an afterthought. People follow the example that you lead. You have to lead by example. If you're like, oh, this is gonna be the shit, this is gonna be cool as fuck, then they're gonna be like, oh man, this is gonna be the shit, this is gonna be cool as fuck. That's how fans are. They look to you for leadership. And if you're not showing that, then they're not going to be invested. Trancas basically looks like they look as if they didn't really put any thought into it. And we're going to talk about the design of the website right here. The little pumpkin thing, because this just looks like They took the Halloween logo and just copied and pasted it onto a portal. And that's another thing I want to talk to you about. The portal, right? What is a portal? A portal is a doorway to another place, right? When you think of a portal, you normally think of something science fiction-y. You know, the portal to another dimension, the portal to another world. But Michael Myers, though he is technically otherworldly, Michael Myers is an Earth based being. Even though he is otherworldly, he still has a human mother and a human father. So when you say Halloween portal, well, where is this portal taking you to? It has to take you to somewhere because you're calling it the Halloween portal. Okay, well, the Halloween portal to where? Where is it going? Because a portal takes you somewhere. That's what a portal does. You have a portal into the Twilight Zone, a portal into another dimension, a portal into another world. That's what a portal is. And so they didn't think carefully. See, this is what I was talking about. They didn't think carefully with this website. They just slapped it together. This is what I'm saying. You're treating it as an afterthought. And this is why the fans are treating it as an afterthought. I will say that again. Key point number 2, spread awareness. Get the word out to media outlets like Bloody Disgusting and other horror websites. Make the website feel like a big deal. If the fans see that you, Trancus, care, they will care. If you want the fans to become emotionally invested, you must be emotionally invested. That's the way that works. Right here, which we're going to talk about in a minute, this shouldn't be here. Michael's face should be here instead. This whole portal thing shouldn't even be here. A friend of mine asked me, he said, well, what does a portal have to do with Halloween? Hell if I know. And this is not me shitting on the website. I just don't think they thought it through. You know, I thought that the gentleman from Trancus, he was a very nice guy. He gave me an interview. You know, he took time out of his busy schedule to come onto my channel. And I really appreciate that. And while we're on the subject, one of the biggest problems with the Halloween franchise is continuity. You know, they've got way too many timelines. I mean, sure, we had a different timeline with H2O, if you want to call it that, even though technically H2O did have references to the other movies. It had Michael's mask from 6. It had the bloody scissors from 5. So it did have references. But for one thing, we shouldn't have all these timelines. We should all be under one umbrella, 1 through 8. That's the way it should be. One continuity, like Friday the 13th, with the exception of the remake. Back in my day, we were under one umbrella, 1 through 8. And even within 1 through 8, some of the movies were good and some of them were not so good. But at least we all understood that it was basically one timeline. Because even with H2O, fans were saying that you could still fit 6 into H2O. You could still fit the Curse of Michael Myers into H2O. You could make Resurrection fit part 6. You could make Halloween 9 follow part 6. I heard that some people wrote drafts of Halloween 9 that followed Halloween 6. I'll say this and then I'll get to my final key point. Take this for example. In Halloween Resurrection, when the black nurse is talking to the white nurse, she says her brother finally found her 20 years after the first murders. Okay, so if, according to H2O, Michael Myers didn't kill anybody after Halloween 2 because the other movies don't exist, then why would you have to say 20 years after the first murders? You would only say that if other murders have occurred. So this is what I'm saying. They made a lot of trouble for themselves. Let's go to my final key point. The website doesn't feel like a Halloween website. It lacks the mood and atmosphere of the series. And then this is where I say, I don't mean to be rude, and I even posted this on the website. I said, I don't mean to be rude, but Trancas should stop asking fans to sign up for the Halloween portal without giving them a good reason to do so. You're asking them, hey, please sign up, please sign up, please sign up. Instead of doing that, you spend a couple of days asking them to sign up and you give them a compelling reason to sign up. You say, hey, sign up for the Halloween portal. You don't want to miss Danielle Harris. She's going to be on the website for a live Q&A with the fans. She's going to be on there for a live interview with the fans. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss Malik Akkad. He's going to be on there for a live Q&A. You don't want to miss John Carpenter. He's going to be on there for a live Q&A. That's the way you do that. You give them a reason to sign up. You, as the creator, are supposed to accommodate them. They are not supposed to accommodate you. You don't keep asking them, sign up, sign up, sign up. You give them a reason to sign up. You have to make it feel like Halloween. This is why when you look at my YouTube channel, I have 5,000 subscribers because I tried my hardest and my damnedest to make it feel like the spirit of the original series. This is why I have a playlist dedicated to interviews with the cast from 1 through 8. Cast and crew members. And that's what Trancas is supposed to do. The first thing you should be hearing right now is Michael's theme song. That's what you should be hearing. And instead of this portal thing moving like that, because I don't know what the hell that has to do with Michael, right? What does that have to do with him? I don't understand this. Instead, his mask should be right here. And you should click on the mask and it takes you to the website. Or better yet, what you can do is you can have the Myers house or something and click on that and that'll open the door and take you into the website. That's the way this should be. And instead of Halloween Portal, it should simply be called Halloween, the website of Michael Myers. Maybe you could have some leaves falling. Let's go inside the website. I'm going to wrap it up. This is the forum. This is where everybody talks, and you have all the topics and things like that. 5 days ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 months ago. See, people aren't posting because they've lost interest. When you come into this website, maybe you can hear some Halloween music. Maybe you can add games to the website that are directly on the website instead of making people download it onto the phones. A friend of mine, resident of Collinwood, shout out to him, he basically said maybe what you can do is you can bring back the autopsies list, or whatever you call it, where you've got the list of the people that Michael killed and stuff like that. Maybe you could bring that back. Maybe you could bring back the clip of the month. That's what you should do. This website has to feel more like Halloween, and it doesn't feel like it. It needs that Halloween atmosphere. Now, maybe here you could have leaves falling and things like that, and you can have some Halloween music playing, like Lori's theme. Another subscriber of mine, Raving Lunatic, he pointed out that you can stop and start the music if you want. That's another idea. So again, these are just ideas. Trancas can really do whatever they want. They're going to do that anyway. But that's what I would have done. I would have announced it in January to give them something to look forward to. And then I would have spent the remaining 9 months building the website and the content, making it feel as Halloweenish as possible. But that's just me. I just wanted to come on and give my thoughts on why the portal failed. It failed because they didn't fully think it through. And you can't do that with any project. You have to think it through before you announce it. Not just announce it and just upload it or launch it and say, okay, now you're on your own. Go do stuff. Look at these pictures. Like, what do these pictures even mean? Make the website more interactive. Make these pictures mean something. Maybe if you click on the picture, something happens. But I spent enough time on it. I just wanted to give my thoughts, and I thank you guys for listening. Have a good one. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. The website has only been up for a few months. Hopefully it will improve as time goes on. Talk to you guys later. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the Myers Fan 25 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you for watching.